Gaming.
Did we have one? Oh yeah. More specifically, the choices of the developers versus the wants and needs of the player.
Everyone has different wants.
And everyone has different needs, usually.
Yep, and that doesn't mean that they'll give
The
what
thing
they
is,
want.
exactly. Now the developers do know what's best for the game, usually. But usually, I keep saying usually because that makes a difference. They need to know from the players what they want or what they like before they can do something themselves. They care. As much as people don't think they care, they care. Now, when you say, we're going the wrong. When you say, oh, they don't care about the gamers anymore, they only care about the money. If they cared about the money, then they will listen to the players.
And they will close down the program.
Why would they? Exactly. Why would they not listen to the players if they wanted to make money? It doesn't make sense to me. People are always victimizing themselves as the customer, saying, "Oh, you don't listen to us. You just care about the money. You don't pay attention to feedback." They wouldn't have feedback if they didn't listen to it. And there's constantly people saying that. I'm using Blizzard as an example. There's constantly people in the forum saying that we care and we need to listen in order to get this done. And people just pretend that they don't say these and pretend that they don't listen to when they obviously do listen to this stuff. Usually. How do you feel about them listening to? Do you think they always listen? Do they listen in general?
As far as developers?
Yeah.
I want to say they do, but at times I really feel that they don't completely. Because there's a lot of, like, there's some controversial things going on in WoW since we're on Blizzard and we're playing a Blizzard game while talking about this. Like, I'm pretty sure that maybe at least 40% people, 40% of the people that have played with the new patch that came out in 5.04, and they're really unhappy with it because they feel it's just too simplistic. I understand WoW is definitely going through a simplistic phase even more now because they want more people to play. Because they don't want people to feel like they're gonna
yeah, well, with good reason.
But as far as Blizzard, like, really listening,
I understand that.
I don't think that they're completely listening. That's a lie. Because they're always saying, give us like really good feedback. You're not helping us, which is true. People just sit there and bitch the whole time about, oh, you didn't listen to this. Oh, you're not helping us here. Well, that's true, but you're not giving constructive feedback for them to, like, see what they can do. And not everything happens at once.
Yeah, that's true. I think, at the same time, I also think that... Oh, that's what pulled me over. I'm like, what the hell is... Also, I think at the same time, they do listen, but they tweak it in the way that they think that the game should...
I mean, this is their game. They do know the story.
Like, exactly. They probably know what's best in the long run for the usually.
Wow.
With WoW, I think they're trying to.
You actually passed me in Lovely.
How?
They got rid of most of my XP stuff. Anyways.
WoW is definitely becoming more casualized. Definitely, with no doubt at all. With it becoming simpler, with the mechanics becoming simpler than Cataclysm. But I mean, people thought the dungeons were hard, which they were hard, and that's not really that good for casuals, especially when they want to come home and do a dungeon or something, and it takes them like 3 hours. That wasn't good for them, at least. So, and for us, because we had school and shit. I think it needed to be a little bit more casualized, but at the same time, not to the extent that they're doing it. And I understand that they want to attract new people to play, but at the same time, it's kind of a little bit turning your back on the other players at the same time. And they need to do it, but at the same time, I think they need to find a middle ground. And they didn't do so well with finding a middle ground in the process of making everything as easy as they did. Because it literally tells you your rotation and stuff in this spell. And
it's kind of something that I feel like you should.
I don't know. It's like
shouldn't be that ignorant about it, but
yeah.
Yeah.
This is Belial. You ready?
Wow. Not again.
Did you do it again?
Not again. Yes, people, you get to see me fail. Anyways, yes, people, you get to see me. I'm gonna die. And take out as many as I can. I'm gonna die. Take out as many as I can.
Yeah, of course you are.
Yeah, I took out the guard.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Okay, so, like how you said there should be a middle ground, there was. It was called roads. That's why they're called roads. I feel like if you're casual, you should... Like, I wasn't hardcore, but I was casual, and I was still able to get through them. It took forever. I mean, it happened.
Wow.
Alright, I'll stop. I lag.
Wow. I meant a middle ground as far as making the game simple in general, but at the same, like what you were saying with the heroics, that's exactly what they were trying to go for, and that's exactly what it worked. And people didn't see that. I hated when people said they're like, "Oh, this patch was way too easy. These bosses are way too easy. Why did you make it so easy, Blizz? Just making it for the casuals. Where's your heroic?"
Yep. And then on top of that,
where is your heroic?
Saying like, "Oh, it's not hard enough." And then when they make it hard, it's too hard. So it's like, come on. So it's like, come on. Real talk. Shut the fuck up. Play the game. Shut the fuck up.
Thing is, can we get that achievement again?
I don't even know how I got it. I don't even know how I got it.
Kill things quickly. Let's do it again. People suck.
Well, that was nice.
I don't know. I think that's pretty much all I gotta say. What?
So, this happened a while ago.
I get it.
I was running a dungeon with someone, since we're still on Blizz. We probably have been on Blizz the whole time. I don't really care. But that's not the point. So, when you run like regular heroics in WoW, or even the regular ones but that are 85, there's a purpose for people running those. There's the gear to learn. If you constantly kick people because you're not geared and not give them a chance, they can get gear. They'll never be able to get as good as you or I. As far as they'll never be able to get as good as you or I.
That goes for a lot of games too.
If you don't give people a chance, you're not
like for example, Dota.
Well, that's different. It's more skill.
Any competitive game.
It's not gear-wise, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah.
Oh well. Because when I was running with my friend, I went in there and the tank's like, "Oh, this shaman healer has no gear." I'm like, "So you have gear, so we'll be fine."
People are not gonna get the hang of the game. People are not gonna be able to play the game at a level you're at if you don't allow them to. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, I know you don't want to be there for a long time. I know you've already been past all of this and you've gotten your gear and you want to go through. But at the same time, you have no consideration for the people that are trying to get to that spot. It's like the people that were in your position before. They didn't say the same thing to you. And if they did, I mean, you shouldn't want to. You shouldn't want to be like that.
And another thing.
You should help people.
If you're constantly bitching about stuff, then why are you even in there? You shouldn't be in there in the first place. I mean, if you want points, then run with the guild. That's the purpose of this last expansion, is to be in a guild.
Yep. They put a lot of emphasis on being in a guild.
It helps, because you got people. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is actually kind of a fun fight. See? This is mechanics. This is actually a raider.
It is.
You'll learn how to get out of ship. Fire is bad. Fire is bad. On the ground. Fire is bad. Fire is bad. Yeah.
Stand fire, is that what you said?
You pop your...
I can tank these. I can take these. That was pretty good. You have anything else to add in?
I can think of. So let's review. We went over music. That was the most random thing ever. That was the most random thing ever. This was random real talk. We have no idea what direction we went. I think gaming was the only one.
Yeah.
We're people. And I don't care.
We're people. Are we? Are we people?
Try to talk.
Oh my god, this sucks.
Shit.
I shouldn't have grabbed that health globe. Alright, we should go, while we're doing this, we should go back on the health, zombie apocalypse thing.
Wow.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I got it.
Oh! Oh, did I get it? Oh, sick. So back on the zombie, don't die. Back on the zombie apocalypse. Anything else to add to that? Don't be the asshole that goes around and steals other people's supplies in order to keep themselves alive. I know it's every man for himself, but that doesn't mean ruin everybody else's life, does it?
If you're that one guy
it does, doesn't it?
Who's doing all that, don't forget that what separates you and zombies is your humanity. If you have no humanity, whoa. That's what happens when you die. So yeah, that's about it. So recap. Talked about music, zombie apocalypse. Had nothing to do with anything, and we had gaming issues with Blizz and more developers, but focused more on Blizz, and that's life. And I just got brought back for the second time already. Please sub.
Was that a show?
Sub.
We do suck.
I doubt anyone do more than this. But oh well, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. We don't give a